All right, skincare is finally done. Time for makeup though. Look at this bag that I got from Ulta, y'all. $40, by the way. This and my skincare bag took up half of my suitcase. I got a small carry-on, okay? But look at this, look at this. Ooh. We got my brushes in here. This is my face stuff. This is like my eye stuff. Packed a lot in here. But let's get into this makeup look. Starting off with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm very surprised I was able to take this with me on the plane, but you can take fluids up to 3 ounces, 3 fluid ounces in size, and this is 1.5, which is pretty cool. But I'm gonna go in, put this on the outer parts of my face, and then I just put too much on my hands. Whoopsies. Put a mattifying primer later on my T-zone because that's where I get the most oily. We're gonna put our primers on, and then we're gonna powder, and then we're gonna do some concealer, powder again. It's still hot outside, and the trick is truly the fewer products that you have on your face, the better. But also, I'm gonna get photographed, and I wanna have nice, like, really flawless skin. For the mattifying primer, I'm going with the Benefit Professional Light, and I like it. It's pretty good. I got recommended it at Ulta by someone, and it's so funny because I actually have this from a box that I got from doing an activation with Benefit for gaming stuff, and I just didn't check. So I spent money on this and now I have an extra primer, which is completely fine because if slash when I run out of this, then I'm going to use the other one. The trick that they told me is that I'm supposed to pat this on the skin and not like smear, like rub it in like I did with the milk one. So it made it a little sticky and tacky. We're gonna use a lot of powders today because of the Texas heat. We're gonna take our little powder puff and we're going to press this into the skin. Right over here, look at that, look at that. We're just going to press it into the skin. I'm not a big fan of translucent powders anymore, simply for the fact that for some, translucent powders are actually just like a white powder, and it tends to bring more of an ashier finish to the makeup, and that's not what I'm going for, you know? We do all the moisturizing and everything to make sure we don't look ashy. So I'm gonna put that back in with some translucent powder that's actually just like a thinly veiled white powder, you know? As you can tell, it is going into the skin really, really nicely. I have to put a lot of concentration on my nose. You can see she's very, very shiny right now. So we gotta put a lot of impact. Almost think of it as like, almost baking, but not quite. Big old forehead, yes ma'am. Now that we're nice and powdered, we are going to go in with our concealers, and we are going to do a little bit of what people call underpainting. So we're going to put our base down pretty much with just our concealer, our blush, blend that out, and then put on foundation in any other places that we feel that we need to put it. That's pretty much it for the face. We're also gonna obviously set it with some setting spray in between, and then after we blend it out, we're gonna put more powder on top to make sure everything, like when I say I want this locked in, locked. I want it locked in, baby. It shouldn't move. It will, but it shouldn't. You know, like we're making an effort, and it's okay if we have a fail-safe. Think about it like that. So for our concealer and our blush, I'm gonna go in with my two Maybelline Fit Me concealers. This one is in the shade Cafe, and this one is in the shade Caramel. And so Cafe is shade number 50, and it's closer to my skin tone. So I put this on the outer parts of my face, in front of like the inner center of my face, and then I put this in the literal like corners, the under eyes, and I focus it on the center part of my face. So that's where I put that. I also do a combination of these when I want to highlight my contour lines, and that works really well for me. And so we do that, and then I'm gonna use a Tower 28 Beauty cream blush underneath. Love this blush now. Tower 28, I wanna work with them. I really wanna work with them. I genuinely love their products. I got this in a set with a lip gloss that I'll probably be putting on later on today, and It's so good. So we're gonna do that and we're gonna get going. What? And I'm S-I-N-G-L-E. These are also rarely ever even. It's fun. It's the thought that counts, as always. Now that we have our base down with our underpainting, we're gonna go through and we're gonna spray. I'm using the Sephora makeup setting spray. Get you one of these. Get you one of these. I like it more than the Urban Decay, and I've been using the Urban Decay since I was like 16, 17, whenever it came out. But I saw a TikTok, they were testing out the long wearability of the setting sprays, and this was one of the best. Put this on for my graduation. Get you one of these. It's not even that expensive, and I love it, so. Very damp. Oh no. Whoopsies. Yeah, I definitely had that. I lifted it. No. No. I used the butt of this to try to blend out the blush, and it was still too wet, so it was actually like picking up some of the powder. This side is a little bit different than this side. I'm just trying to blend it out to the good Lord. I mean, for the most part, I think we're on pretty good progress in terms of what I'm looking for. So now we're gonna go in with our foundation. I'm gonna be using this powder foundation. Oh, today I forgot, I broke it. We're gonna use this powder foundation. It is the Sephora Micro Smooth, but it's not like I don't think it's the powder that Alyssa Ashley uses, but it is the multitasking baked face powder. And I have this in the shade 80 Sienna. Hopefully this will actually match me a lot more because I've been out in the sun, I've been getting tan, and we're gonna see how this works. I'm gonna go in with this little powder puff again. I'm going to put it all over here and then just fill in any spots where I feel like I wanna have the foundation. I'm never scared. I'm never scared. I feel bad. My dad just called me. He was like, he's at a really nice little breakfast spot. He was like, oh, you could either, I could bring you some food or you could come meet me. And I was like, I can meet you in like 45 minutes. I'm gonna go in with my under eye powders. So I use the Eyeliner Cosmetics Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio. You can tell this is old because I won this in a giveaway on Twitter in like 2020, but I still love it. Packaging has changed and everything. It's loved. Definitely this color though. I'm gonna go under the eyes with the Golden Hour Brightener. We're just gonna place that all under here, and then we're gonna go back in with our Fenty powder, do a light set over the face, and then we're going to do our eyes because this area is looking a little sparse. Tell them all, I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. So I keep my brows pretty simple. I go in with the NYX micro brow pencil. Been using this for years. I used the Anastasia one, and it really was one of those times where I'm like, the dupe girlies were right. Because this is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil. So I've been using this for several years. If I wanna cut my brows, I'll use some concealer under, but I feel that as of recent, I like doing my base first and then not cutting the brow, and it just leaves it with a nice soft eyebrow look. I will seal it in with the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara with the filling fibers, and I have it in the darkest color, I'm pretty sure. 2, I don't think this is the darkest color then. There's only, this is shade number 2. It says brownie brows, so. I I have these lashes from Ardell. They are the Bambi lashes, doll look lashes, fluffy clusters and full curls. I'm nervous. I'm always nervous when I do my eyeshadows, I'm not even gonna lie. When I tell you that COVID wiped out my passion for doing wild makeup looks, because now I'm like, it has to be functional and that's pretty much it. That's how my brain works, but it's okay. Gotta move past it, slowly but surely. I don't wanna stay in the lane of comfort, you know? One of my favorite palettes that I love to use is the Supreme Bronze palette from RTX Couture. I got this last year when I was in Raleigh, and this is actually a very, very good palette, and I got it on sale. This is like my staples. It has nice brown shades, has a nice like golden colors, got your oranges, your orangey golds. For my crease color, I go in with the shade Toasty. Put it on the outer edges of my eyes. I'll probably deepen it with either taupeless or baked. Baked can come up a little too dark for what I'm looking for, but I might end up using just a teensy bit of that and then mix it with the taupeless. And then I'll put that on like the edges of my eyes. You see the way that thing moves, it's a movie. If you don't jump with jeans on, baby, you don't feel my pain. Okay, so now that that's blended out, I'm gonna go in with Mirage and I'm gonna put that on the center of my eye. Probably take in a little bit of Toasty and make sure I blend that back into the center of the eye so it's not too stark. And then I'll put a little bit of gold on top. Then we'll go with Shady, do a nice little smoky tight line, and then we'll be good. I'm gonna go with Sand, so it's cute and sparkly. I'm gonna go with HBIC, just a tad, just a little press, if you will. Okay, put on the center. If you feel as though you put too much, you can always go with your blending brush and just blend just a tad bit or like brush a little bit of it off. It's looking good. I love this. I probably might go in with Baked, and I'll do my tight line that way with this Sephora angle brush, the Pro Liner in 22. Just pressing it in Baked. And just going along the form of the eye. It must be a crime to be as fine as you. You know exactly what I'm trying to do. You see me? I'm trying to keep it jumping. Girl, I got a Chevy with hydraulics and you reminded me of it. Up and down, girl, you know what's happening. Round of applause. Keep that booty clapping. Hey. Okay, I'm going so hot right now. I'm gonna go in with this Sephora liner. It's just a regular liquid eyeliner. Very, very, very tightly and closely lining my eyes. Now what's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? Can't play on my court. What you gotta do, you gotta blow the whistle, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the Juvia's Place, the Volume 2 blush palette, and we are going to go in with the, where did I just put it? The bronzing palette that is somewhere. How did I lose it? We're gonna go with the bronzing palette and the blush palette, and then we need to get out of here. We're gonna put a cute lip on, and it's gonna be done. We gotta go. Okay, I think we're done. I did some color under my under eyes. I did my under eye mascara. I did my lips. I put some blush and bronzer on. We're looking cute. I need to get dressed because we gotta go. It's literally 11:05. Okay, here's the fit. Here we go. Yeah. These pants are from ASOS. This top is from ASOS. I literally got this outfit because I did not have anything that I felt like made me feel comfortable enough to go and just like, you know, exist in front of other people in the gaming space. Because I'm like, I'm still trying to find my style, basically. TLDR, I'm still trying to find my style. And I think this is cute. A little bit of streetwear, a little bit of, I just think I look nice. Let's go.